Right now, state GOP leaders say they're done negotiating with the universities of Wisconsin over a pay raise and diversity deal, what it means going forward.
Also, Governor Evers signing a new law requiring high schoolers learn about financial literacy, what experts and students think about it.
And later, doubling up on flu and COVID shots, what medical experts are saying about the choice and the symptoms we could experience. Welcome to News 3 Now at 6. Take it or leave it. That's the message from one of the state's top Republicans to UW officials.
The comments come amid tense negotiations over funding for the university system. Political reporter Will Keneally has the story.
Well, lawmakers and university officials have gone back and forth over funding that would give pay raises to faculty and help renovate buildings. Now, that includes the engineering building on the UW-Madison campus. Now, the trade-off for the universities, they would have to reassign a third of diversity, equity, and inclusion employees to other work. Now, the UW Board of Regents voted that proposal down over the weekend, saying that that was too high a price to pay. Assembly Speaker Robin Vos, though, spoke on Conservative Talk Radio this morning.
This deal was negotiated in good faith. We're not changing one thing in this deal. We are not going backwards. If anything, I'd prefer to go forwards, but, you know, a deal is a deal. You got to keep your word.
Now, Vos had actually wanted to eliminate more DEI positions across the university system. Now, the Board of Regents is set to meet tomorrow to discuss what the future of these negotiations will look like. And actually, breaking late this afternoon, we now know that Republicans in the state Senate may be looking to reject the confirmation or fire some of the regents that voted against the proposal. They could take that up when they reconvene in the new year.
Will, thank you. A man convicted of killing a woman in a Wisconsin Dells hotel room back in 2021 has now been sentenced to life in prison. Jeremy Mundy is convicted of multiple charges, including first-degree intentional homicide as a result of domestic abuse after a week-long trial in September of this year. The jury deliberated for less than 2 hours. He'll be eligible to apply for extended supervision in 2068. It was February 14th. 2021, Wisconsin Dells police found a woman's body at a room at the View Hotel. Mondi originally told police he and the victim got into a fight over a gun before it accidentally fired. Mondi later changed the story, claiming he shot the woman in self-defense. He then admitted to leaving the room to get rid of the weapon before returning.
Beaver Dam Fire and Rescue emphasizing the importance of safety on frozen lakes after rescuing someone who fell through the ice on a Beaver Dam lake. This happened Friday around 4:30 in the afternoon. First responders were sent to Waterworks Parks. The person was about 100 yards from shore. A hovercraft was used in the rescue and the person was saved around 4:45. Officials say the incident could have been much worse if a bystander had not witnessed the individual fall through the ice and the quick response by first responders.
The water main break on Regent Street is causing some headaches today near Camp Randall. Madison Water Utility put out an alert just after 8:30 this morning asking people to avoid the area of 1431 Regent due to this incident. The break was first reported about 5. Water was restored by noon, but the need to repave that road is what's posing the biggest problem here. Road closures may be impacting the evening commute. The reason for the water main break remains unclear. Chilly temperatures for now. Let's check the first warn forecast and Chief Meteorologist Gary Canaldi. Gary?
Yeah, very quiet out here. Skies have been clear to partly cloudy. You had a lot of sunshine this afternoon, and temperatures are pretty much what you expect for this time of year. As we check out the time lapse from the WISC-TV Skycam, we had mostly cloudy skies this morning, and then look at how the clouds just moved away, and we had bright sunshine through the afternoon with mainly clear skies this evening, although a few clouds are starting to develop. Low temperatures this morning, 22 in Madison, 27 degrees in Janesville. Most areas were in the 20s. Current temperatures are right around freezing. Here in Madison, just a degree below that. A few places to the north and west in the middle 20s. In Dane County right now, it's 30 degrees in Cross Plains, 31 degrees in Wanakee, and 31 in Oregon. Wind chills right now, not too bad. The winds will pick up later tonight, but right now wind chills are mainly in the lower to middle 20s. Look for skies to be partly cloudy this evening. Temperatures holding nearly steady, right around 30 degrees. We'll drop to the middle 20s by early tomorrow morning, but later on I'll take a look at a forecast that unfortunately doesn't include much snow, even though it does include milder temperatures.
Gary, thank you. Wisconsin Secretary of State Sarah Godlewski is calling for a Republican who served as a fake elector for former President Trump to be removed from the Wisconsin Elections Commission. Bob Spindell was one of 10 Republicans who signed certificates in 2020 falsely stating that Trump had won in Wisconsin. Last week, he conceded in a legal settlement that Joe Biden had won the state and agreed not to serve as electors in next year's election or in any in which Trump is running. Godlewski says Spindell is not fit to hold a seat on the WEC and doesn't have the, quote, moral compass to follow the law, end quote. However, Senate Majority Leader Devin LeMahieu says he will not remove Spindell. Starting next fall, Wisconsin high schoolers will be required to study financial literacy before graduating.
Our Maddie Himes heard from experts and some of the most recent high school graduates about whether they think it's needed.
I spoke with UW-Whitewater students here on campus who told me they feel like they're playing catch-up when it comes to managing their money. The university has a financial literacy center that welcomes students in for group lessons and individual counseling. But students still told me they felt generally unprepared when it came to finances, citing questions they still had.
How to buy a house, how to finance, all that kind of stuff.
How to save.
Just knowing how to spend my money wisely, basically.
Apply for loans. Credit cards, everything. Everything, basically. I would say probably more about taxes.
Yes, definitely more about taxes.
Angela Fitzgerald Ward of Madison College says formally educating students could avoid generational money myths being passed down.
I think having those honest conversations and having those spaces in school is going to be so important. I hope that there'll be this positive ripple effect.
Like on campus, the bill had broad support in the legislature, passing with a 29-4 vote in the Senate and 95-1 in the Assembly. In Whitewater, I'm Maddie Himes, News 3 Now.
The graduating class of 2028 will be the first to see this new state mandate.
As COVID and flu cases go up, doctors say it's time to make sure you're vaccinated. And if you haven't gotten either one, doctors say it is okay to double up. Our Catherine Merck spoke to the medical experts about how the convenience could cause you some additional symptoms, but it can also save you from sickness this season. Catherine?
As trends for cases of the flu and COVID go up this time of year, doctors tell me that getting both shots at once could be a pretty good deal. Dr. Podoff at UW Health told me some small recent studies show that getting both the COVID and flu shots at the same time could help your immune system respond to the viruses. So while it's convenient to get both shots, perhaps it can also improve your ability to fight off illness.
This idea of, what's most convenient for me. And for a lot of people, that's going to be going to CVS or Walgreens or your doctor's office just once. Like, who's got time to go 2 times?
The doctors I spoke with told me their recommendation to get both shots is also because of the time of year. He told me that if we were asking him these questions back in August when COVID and flu numbers weren't as high as they are now, it could be easier to wait. But with the cases on the rise now, you should get both shots as soon as possible to avoid both viruses.
Coming up on News 3 Now at 6, the Boys and Girls Club teams up with a nonprofit to boost community support.
Plus, soldiers from the Wisconsin Army National Guard getting into the holiday spirit for children unable to celebrate the holidays at home. We'll be right back.
Do you suffer with pain, numbness, and tingling in the hands or feet? Commonly diagnosed as peripheral neuropathy? Are you taking drugs such as Lyrica or gabapentin that have serious side effects and often do not relieve your symptoms? Your doctor has told you you may just have to live with the pain. Peripheral neuropathy is a result of damage to the nerves, often causing burning, weakness, pain, numbness, tingling, and the most debilitating balance problems. Our facility uses multiple therapeutic methods to help give you relief from neuropathy symptoms with no injections and no drugs. You may start seeing relief after only a few sessions. To determine if your neuropathy symptoms can be relieved, we will do a consultation to evaluate the extent of your condition. Call us today to schedule your neuropathy consultation to find out if you're a candidate for our therapy. Call today.
There's still time to get your home ready for the holidays during Steinhoffel's holiday sale. Save big and get the room you've been wishing for. Start with 20% off all Christmas decor. Save big on a new sofa for dad, a new mattress for mom, and make your dream room more affordable with Steinhoffel's 60-month financing. It's the holiday sale at Steinhoffel's. Shop in store or online at steinhoffels.com. Relax, it's Steinhoffel's.
Hi, I'm Gary Canolti, and I'm inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join me March 23rd through April 1st as we become immersed in Hawaiian culture and take in breathtaking views of Oahu, Kauai, and Maui. Enjoy a balance of scheduled must-see attractions and free time to relax in paradise. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword WISC for more information and to watch a travel show. Or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
You're watching News 3 Now at 6.
Welcome back. The Boys and Girls Club of Dane County and Little John's Kitchen are teaming up to strengthen their community impact. Through the partnership, Little John's Kitchen will have access to the kitchens at Boys and Girls Clubs of Dane County. There, they can make nutritious meals for club members and help the club distribute more than 30,000 meals to those in need.
These won't be prepackaged meals that you're microwave. These are going to be chefs that's going to be in all three of our kitchens providing meals. And if there's somebody out there who would want to support this partnership, we would ask them to contact either Dave or myself and to help support this project.
Little John's will be working out of these kitchens until their new building is complete. Little John's also has an innovative cafe at Madison Children's Museum. The self-serve Pay What You Can cafe empowers visitors to determine their own price for the food, fostering community inclusivity. It is the only cafe of its kind in the country.
Well, kids at American Family Children's Hospital are getting some Christmas presents a little early this year. It's thanks to the Wisconsin Army National Guard. It started when a jewelry store was selling teddy bears with proceeds going to St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. And that's when some soldiers bought the remaining teddy bears and donated them to patients at the Children's Hospital.
The Wisconsin Army National Guard's motto is we live here, we work here, we serve here. So we always are looking for ways to give back to the community and get out in the community and do things and be a part of the community. And we just come up with ideas together.
In total, the soldiers bought 26 teddy bears for the children. Still ahead, the Wisconsin men's basketball team looks to finish the non-conference schedule on a winning note.
Also, getting into the holiday spirit is becoming more costly. We'll hear from local businesses on the rising prices of Christmas decorations.
Plus, it will warm up a bit as the week goes on. Gary's complete look at the forecast after the break.
Don't miss the Smith Brothers Factory Authorized New Year sale on now at Waunakee Furniture ETC. Select from many styles on our showroom floor or custom order the Amish crafted furniture that's right for you.
Happy New Year! Stella uses AT&T. Abby has Spectrum One. With AT&T, Stella pays $110 a month for her internet and mobile.
Plus monthly fees. Ouch.
With Spectrum One, Abby gets internet for $49.99 a month, plus free advanced Wi-Fi and a free unlimited mobile line.
That's a good deal. I know.
Abby saves big, over $75 a month. That's over $900 in savings.
I'm switching to Spectrum.
Call, click, or visit a Spectrum store to get Spectrum One.
Whatever the holidays mean to you, get the most out of them in a new Honda. Whether it's taking in the lights with all your friends in a spacious Accord, or taking in a snow day in a rugged CRV. Your holiday adventure awaits with a new Honda during Happy Honda Days. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
Never have I ever toured in a rock band.
Yep, I play a mean air guitar.
Never have I ever burnt the holiday dinner.
I have no reservations about making reservations.
Never have I ever put literally every single item in our store on sale, even the items that never go on sale. Every item? Oh, come on.
Join us now through December 24th for our never on sale sale. Only at Rogers and Hollins.
Menards has everything you need to power through the cold. Check out our great selection of Masterforce outdoor power equipment, like this 20-volt cordless snow shovel. It's powerful, efficient, and easy to use. Get yours now for $179.99. Clearing up snow has never been easier with the Masterforce 80-volt cordless snow blower. Its brushless motor is perfect for tackling the toughest winter conditions. An 80-volt cordless snow blower is available for $589.99. Plus, a Menards gift card is always a great gift idea.
Don't miss the Smith Brothers Factory Authorized New Year sale on now at Waunakee Furniture ETC. Select from many styles on our showroom floor or custom order the Amish crafted furniture that's right for you.
Happy New
Year! You're watching News 3 Now at 6.
We are just 2 weeks away from Christmas, so the clock is ticking if you're still looking for a tree or those last few decorations.
Our Jalen Banks joins us live now from one festive Madison neighborhood on what prices you should expect when looking to add some holiday cheer to your home. Jalen?
Charlotte and Eric, prices are up on everything, and now it's starting to impact what we buy and how we buy to decorate our homes for Christmas. And I went out to get some answers and just to find out why it's costing so much to bring some holiday cheer to your home this year. Some of you may still be browsing through tree lots trying to find that perfect tree, but prices are still higher than years past.
With supply issues in COVID, a lot of prices went up. However, we had a drought this summer, and so trees were in short supply. So prices on fresh cut trees are higher this year than they were last year. Not a ton, but enough that it's making a difference.
Because of that, prices for trees have gone up 10, 15, sometimes even $20 more than years past. And the same could be said for artificial trees, who've seen an increase as well.
Also, the last couple of years, there was a shortage on the PVC, which is one of the major components of the inside needles.
Seeing price issues for similar reasons are lights and ornaments. Supply chain issues and inflation are adding a few extra dollars to the price tag this season, which is something customers notice.
I've never spent too much on ornaments, but they're fun to look at, and sometimes I do, but usually I'm looking for a sale price kind of thing. These are more expensive than...
Playing the long game for better deals may lead you waiting for next year to see the benefits.
You can find smaller incremental markdowns through the month of December. So, for instance, for us right now, most ornaments are 20% off. So as you look at this, you know, you can save a little money on the things that you really want, and then come after Christmas and pick up some stuff at a deeper discount and pack it away for next year. Just don't forget where you put it.
Now, I know some of you may be traditionalists and you want to buy a tree every year, but if you want to avoid some of those high prices, investing in an artificial tree may be your best bet. Reporting in Madison, Jalen Banks, News 3 Now.
The upcoming winter holiday travel period is expected to be one of the busiest yet. Christmas is 2 weeks from today. AAA is projecting more than 115 million people will travel 50 miles or more from home Saturday, December 23rd to Monday, New Year's Day. That's about 2% more than last year. Most Americans, about 104 million, are expected to drive, while 7.5 million are expected to fly, beating the 7 million record set in 2019.
This just continues the trend that we've seen all throughout 2023. People still have this desire to travel. They are willing to pay the prices, but they just see the value that it brings to their lives to get away with family and friends or go on vacation. But leisure travel remains very important for people.
AAA expects the Saturday before Christmas and New Year's will be very congested days on the roads, while the holidays themselves will be less busy. We'll expect plenty of sun over the next few days. Here is Gary with the complete forecast.
It also will be mild, too, and I don't see much in the way of snow all the way up through the Christmas holiday. Now, low temperatures this morning were in the upper teens and lower 20s. It felt kind of cold out there, but this is about average for this time of year. And daytime high temperatures, again, pretty close to average. Madison topped out at 33. Temperatures were in the 20s in the northern part of the state. Look what's happening out to the west. You start to see the 40s showing up across parts of western Minnesota and much of Iowa, and that warmer air will be spreading in our direction. Three things you need to know. It'll be seasonably cold for tomorrow with high temperatures in the lower 30s, similar to today. But then the mild weather begins Wednesday with high temperatures in the upper 30s. We'll be in the upper 30s to the middle 40s through at least Thursday of next week and maybe beyond. This warm spell could last through the Christmas holiday. Some of the longer-range computer models are hinting at that. And also, it's going to be mainly dry. The only precipitation I have in the forecast over the next 10 days is a chance of showers Friday afternoon, and that's about a 30% chance, and maybe a chance of a rain or snow shower Friday night into Saturday morning. But already by Saturday afternoon, the sun will be out and temperatures will be back into the 40s. Taking a look at the high temperature trend over the next 10 days, the average high temperature, 33, drops to 31 at the end of the 10-day period. But look at where our high temperatures are. Tomorrow, about average, 38 on Wednesday, and then we're in the 40s for Thursday through Sunday. A cold front comes through Sunday night. Temperatures drop back into the upper 30s, but without snow on the ground, these temperatures are staying above average, and that will be the trend, like I say, perhaps into the Christmas holiday. And take a look at the 8 to 14-day temperature outlook from the Climate Prediction Center. The entire country, and this takes us up through Christmas Day, the entire country, with the exception of southern Florida, expecting to see above normal temperatures, with the highest probability of that happening right here. And we're also expecting below normal precipitation. The northern and eastern portions of the country should stay mainly dry. California could get hit with a couple of weather systems, bringing them welcome rain and snow. continuing to alleviate their drought conditions there, but across the rest of the country, it's going to be dry, and that doesn't bode well for Christmas, at least as far as having a white Christmas around here. Doppler track, very quiet, just a few flurries with a weak cold front to our north and west. This is the current snow cover, and there's not a lot out there, about an inch through about the northern half of the state. Southern Wisconsin, of course, snow-free. But you look at the country as a whole, and really, you know, up southern Canada has light snow, but normally we'd expect even more of a snowpack than this. There are parts of southern Canada to our north and west where there's not much snow on the ground at all. So when we get northwesterly winds, to get it cold enough for snow, it's coming over a very light snowpack, or in some cases bare ground, and that just warms up the air and keeps the snow from forming. And take a look at future track snowfall. This is for the next 10 days from two of our longer range computer models. Less than an inch of snow in the northern part of the state, southern Wisconsin, no snow at all. And the other longer range computer model, just some flurries pretty much up toward Lake Superior. And again, this takes us through noon of Thursday of next week. And it's possible that by the time we get to Christmas Day, we might be looking at some rain showers and temperatures in the 40s, at least an early first look at that. Planning your night, temperatures in the lower 30s. They'll stay nearly steady through midnight. And then as we head into the overnight hours, winds become a little more northwesterly. We drop to 30 by 3 a.m. Madison drops to a low of 26 degrees. Temperatures lower 20s to our north and west. Planning your night across Dane County, low of 26 in Brooklyn, 28 in Dalyville, 28 for the low in Cross Plains. Across the rest of southern Wisconsin, Janesville drops to 39, Watertown 27, and Baraboo also 27 degrees. For tomorrow, mostly sunny skies. Breezy, seasonably cold, high temperature 33. That breeze will get a little chill in the air, but as you take a look at the first one, 7 to 10 day forecast, we're back up to 38 with sunny skies Wednesday, mid 40s on Thursday. Again, that rain shower chance Friday afternoon, maybe mixing with a little snow Friday night into Saturday morning, about a 30% chance. And then after that, dry weather. Temperatures drop off a little bit after the weekend, but warm right back up to around 40 by Thursday of next week.
Badgers fans are about to get very familiar with the Tampa area. The volleyball team will play Texas in the Final Four of the NCAA tournament this week. Meanwhile, the football team faces off against LSU in the ReliaQuest Bowl on New Year's Day. Now the Wisconsin Alumni Association is putting together travel packages for both trips. Both accommodations include hotel, special receptions, and more. Fans can learn about both travel packages on the Wisconsin Alumni Association's website.
And still to come in sports, after getting snubbed in some ways by the Big Ten, Badgers corner Ricardo Hallman got the credit he deserves today. We'll tell you all about it coming up next in sports.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Les Miserables, still the world's most popular musical. Experience the breathtaking production that leaves both audiences and critics awestruck. Les Miserables. February 14th through 18th at Overture Center. Tickets available at overture.org today.
Are record energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? With inflation rising at record levels and incomes not keeping pace, you might be one of tens of thousands of Wisconsin residents who are struggling to survive in the blistering heat of summer or the bitter cold of winter. While you haven't asked for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power or face homelessness. For a hand up, apply today and call 1-800-506-5596. That's 800-506-5596. Or visit www.kwwf.org.
At Lawton Cates, being prepared and confronting every aspect of your injury case with honesty, integrity, and innovative solutions has earned us a reputation for excellence in representing the injured. Because at Lawton Cates, your life counts.
There's no place like home for the holidays, but it isn't quite the same when your house is cold and drafty. We want everyone to have the gift of a warm and comfortable home. So we're bringing back our best offer of the year for the holidays. But you have to call us before December 31st. So give yourself the gift that keeps on giving, because you keep saving. Stop freezing and start saving.
USA Insulation.
Tuesday morning, Josh Breider's helping us celebrate the holidays with all Wisconsin products.
He's talking with Allison Dairyland to help you buy local this season.
And we'll have an update on the warmer temperatures later in the work week. Join us tomorrow morning between 4:30 and 7.
When Ricardo Hallman didn't make the Big Ten's first, second, or third team all-defense, honestly, I was shocked. After all, the Badger corner had a breakout year with the second most interceptions in the country. But this afternoon, Rico got his dues, named an AP All-American, landing on the list's third team. The sophomore corner arguably had the Badgers' biggest play of the year, too, this 95-yard pick six against Rutgers. Jordan Love has been a different player since Week 9, and it's translated to success on the field. Love will look to get his guys above 500 tonight against the Giants. He's vaulted his pack into a playoff spot, but they still need to take care of business tonight. After some, frankly, rough games early on, how has his recent success affected his confidence?
Yeah, it's done a lot, obviously. Just to get rolling and get back on a win streak right now has been huge just for the team and for myself. But I think more than anything, it's just giving us that confidence and let us go out there and play free, play fast. But obviously, I think things are starting to come together for us, and we're executing plays and just playing at a high level right now.
And Love's Packers will take on the Giants without a few key pieces as well. Jair Alexander and Christian Watson are out. And today we learned that Aaron Jones won't play either. The star running back is still recovering from an MCL sprain back in Week 11. This season for basketball just started, and John Blackwell has already earned his second Big Ten Freshman of the Week honors. He's the first Badger, he's the first Badger with multiple selections since Brad Davison in 2017, and one of 5 Badgers ever to do it. John has been a gem for Bucky this season, putting up 13.5 points and 5.5 rebounds over the last week, and shooting over 50% from the field. In Wisconsin's loss to #1 Arizona, he scored a team-high 17 points. And losing that game to Arizona snapped a 5-game win streak for the Badgers, who stayed put at 23 in the AP poll this week. Next up for them is Jacksonville State on Thursday. Another slate of the USCHO polls came out this morning, and the Badger men and women did not move either. The men swept 17th-ranked Penn State this weekend and remain at 6, while the Badger women split a road series at top-ranked Minnesota. They remain the nation's 3rd-ranked team. It'll be really interesting to see what Jordan Love and the Packers can do tonight, try to make it 4 straight wins.
Yeah, see if they can keep it going in New York. Gary, final check?
Very quiet out there. We've had sunshine for at least through the afternoon. Skies are clear to partly cloudy right now. Those temperatures, very comfortable for this time of year. 31 Madison, 30 degrees in Janesville, 28 degrees in the Dells here in Dane County, 30 in Sun Prairie, and 30 in the town of Perry.
All right, Gary, thank you very much. Thanks for joining us for News 3 Now at 6.
Have a good evening, and we'll see you back here at 10.